Hello all, welcome to IST 679 Special Topics in Data Analytics Big Data Analytics Capstone course. I'm Satish Kumar and I will be your instructor for this course. I hope every one of you went through this welcome letter and this checklist. I will quickly go over the course in the Moodle as well as the syllabus. I have provided the rubric in this folder, like on how your reflection discussion, the term paper related deliverables will be graded. I have also, in addition, I have provided the examples for the term paper related deliverables like work in progress report, the oral presentation, and the final term paper itself. So please take a look at both the rubric as well as the examples and see how we can in order to get started with this term paper related deliverables. With respect to the discussion, there will not be any threaded discussion. The only model based discussion, regular discussions is going to be like with respect to the reflection discussions, right? So please note that the question post needs to be done before Wednesday, right? On or before Wednesday, in order for you to get the full points, right? So that is important. And in addition to what you learned, like please post like how you can improve on the concepts that you learned, right? Like the proposal or how we can apply the concepts that you learned. I have provided how the resources on how you can create the videos for your term presentation, and also the resources to get with the labs, right? So basically, like you will be having going through the Coursera labs, right? Like basically, like it is a virtual machine, right? That you need to install over VMware Workstation, right? And before you install Cloudera, like make sure you enable the virtual technology in your BIOS. Okay, so please use this video, right, if you are using Windows machine, to enable virtual technology so that you can install virtual machine over your on top of the VMware Workstation. Okay. So please go through these links to make sure to install like the VMware Workstation as well as the Cloudera virtual machine on top of your VMware Workstation. So if installed, you will look like it will look like this. Okay, so you will have this virtual VMware Workstation. On top of that, you can install the virtual machines, and then you can start the virtual machine and start working on your labs. So feel free to send me an email or like post your questions in the hallway conversations if you any questions or get stuck with installing the virtual machine and the VMware Workstation on and to get started with the lab assignments. And I have also provided the different like PDFs, right, related to different technologies that will be used in this big data analytics course, right? Like important one is the Spark, the Hadoop, Flume, Hive. So please go through these resources, okay, as you as the course materials are exposed, and since this is a big data analytics course, I would expect you to identify data sets. Like if you need help, please feel free to reach out to me, right, on what kind of data sets that you can use, right. So so there are some I just, to get started, I have provided some open data sets, like, so feel free to uh, um, identify any open data sets and post here, please, so that it will be useful for the fellow students. And every week you can expect a similar structure, right, like learning guide, the slides, right, for that particular week's learning outcomes, and the video resources for the learning outcomes. You will not be having any threaded discussions based on these videos, but I will post the resources related for that week, and like a reflection discussion forum. That's the only threaded discussion you will be having. And the assignment, right, like most of the assignments is going to be on using Cloudera distribution, right, big data distribution. And I have provided detailed instructions for each of these lab assignments, right, that goes with your assignment questions. So in this assignment 1, you can see, like, there are 3 lab exercises and 2 theoretical exercises. So please take a look at the grading rubric on how these assignments will be graded. So let me quickly go over the syllabus. So as you could see, this is basically a capstone course, and this is like basically, like, this course examines the emerging topics in the data analytics, and one of the important area in data analytics is big data analytics, right, and Spark, Hadoop are the key elements, right, and big data analytics. And as I mentioned earlier, like, I will be providing the resources, right, PDFs. I have already provided some online resources, like, and if you want, you can buy these reference books, the recommended text. Okay, feel free to reach out to me, right, by Skype or by email, or I will be available in my office in academic office and classroom building number 2, room 219. Also, please carefully go over the course objectives, right, like the assignments will be based out of these course objectives, right. It's a more hands-on course, right, where you will be using the Cloudera big data, Hadoop, Spark distribution to complete these learning course objectives and the learning outcomes. So the bulk of the grading is going to be on assignments, right, like, so there will be 6 assignments, hands-on and the theoretical exercises, right, that goes with the assignments. And the class participation is basically mostly with reflection discussions, the feedback, Moodle based feedbacks, also like the self-assessments in the beginning of the semester, end of the semester, syllabus feedback, and so on. And so with respect to the term paper, like work in progress report, the term paper report, and the oral presentation will be required. So please go through this calendar on what are the areas that will be covered in each week, and the required deliverables, right. Assignments will be required like every week, except the last week. The last week you will be required to submit all your term paper related deliverables, like term paper report and presentation, right. And so that completes the course tour. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. otherwise, like, wish you all the best, for a great start, and good luck. Thank you.